So it started about 2008, 2009. I was playing ice hockey for the University of Alabama, and I was diagnosed with exercise-induced asthma. What would happen is I would skate or exercise in the cold, and then I'd get a dry, raspy cough for hours or even days sometimes after concluding, after a game or something like that. So they put me on albuterol, which would sometimes help. I'd take it before and after. I would still really cough though, and that just kind of continued. That was the status quo for several years. But then earlier, late last year, I developed a more acute cough. It went on for about 5 weeks, then it turned wet and productive, and it just kept lingering. So that's when we started looking to go kind of beyond just the albuterol. So my wife was doing a Google search, found several different clinics in the area, but specifically noticed the description of symptoms on your website really matched mine, and then some of the testimonials kind of matched some of the similar symptoms I had. And I would say 9 days-ish after getting the first shots, first rounds of antibiotics, after those had 7 to 10 days, I really started to notice a difference. The wet productiveness of the cough began to decrease. And probably after a couple weeks of that, I played a couple more games, and for the first time in 10 years, I didn't have any coughs during or after the game. I mean, the symptoms are gone. I spent 10 years thinking I had asthma, when in reality, adults tend to not get asthma. It's usually a lung infection, as Dr. Wagshul said, and having that just gone lets you do things like exercise. For me, get exercise in the cold and not have days of disruptive symptoms. That's an incredible feeling.